Hello my darlings. So I've seen this video response tag going around by Kelly Bear, the 5 decks that you cannot live without, or the 5 decks that you would have to live with for just a year or so. And I'm probably gonna go with the year because no doubt there would be more decks that I see along the way that I absolutely love, and there are a few decks on my wish list that I do want to add, that I know that are going to have a special place in my collection and in my heart. So yeah, this is just going to be for the year. But I thought I would come on here and do this while I can, while it was fresh in my mind. And I know I haven't really been doing many videos, and again I apologise about that. Head colds have been attacking me for the past month or so, and I've just been going to battle with them. I have been feeling a little bit queasy the past few days, and I thought I had won, but just before starting to record this I have started to feel a little bit queasy, so I apologise if the video seems a little bit down. I don't mean to be, I'm just trying to get through this video while it's still in my mind. Also hopefully it will distract me from that sort of feeling. So yeah, it was 5 tarot decks to choose from, and for me I don't really have that many tarot decks yet. But I wanted to include an oracle deck in there because I cannot live without oracle. If I have tarot, I need oracle. So I do have 4 tarot and 1 oracle. And the first deck would be the Thoth by Aleister Crowley. I've had this deck for about 6 or 7 years or something like that, and I've never really used it that much. And the reason for that is because I want to spend a lot more time with this deck, as it is such a different style to the decks that I already have, like the Rider-Waite-Smith format, and this is completely different, and I know I need to spend at least a year or more dedicated solely to this tarot deck. So that is one of the reasons why I would pick this one. The other one is I just feel like this deck is very royal. It's very I can't even think of the word, but it's like an official. It's higher up charge. It's someone you really look up to and listen to and take on what they are trying to say to you, sort of thing. I can't even think. I've got it in my mind. It's like a chieftain or a police officer. I was going to say a politician, but yeah, not really for the UK at the moment. But you know, it's people higher up that you would listen to. That's the sort of feeling I'm getting with this tarot deck. And I love, 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 love the Death card. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. But yeah, that is the Thoth one. And my second deck, and these are in no particular order, but these are the Mystic Fairy Tarot. There was a part of me that was thinking that I had to give this deck up, but I've been working with it a lot more lately and I absolutely love it, and I really need a drink. Trying to have a drink on the floor covered in tarot decks and oracle decks is a really brave or stupid mistake that I'm doing right now. I'm not sure which one that would be. So yeah, I'm trying to be extra careful where I put the glass at the moment. But the Mystic Fairy, this is the deck that started it off for me, really. It gave me the confidence, it gave me my bravery, it gave me the ability to stand on my own and accept my abilities and go along with it. It helped me to be open with them and to explore my own ability and myself, to explore the fun side and the playful side, and to not be so serious with myself. And even though we are not as close as we used to be, I definitely feel that if we spent a year or more together, then our connection could get better again and be as close or more close than before. And there is just something about this deck as well that I absolutely love. I'm not too keen on the border, but at the same time, it makes the card, it makes the image for me. And sometimes I do wish that she had used different colours in the cards, in the images. But at the same time, I look back at them and I just love them so much. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling on and on. I am sorry. The next deck is the one that I cannot pronounce right. It is the Animus Us Fortuna by Megan Weber. And this one is my baby. He is just gorgeous. And this deck brings out the darker side of me. It goes into my shadow self, it goes into my fears, it goes into my mental side of my state, how I'm feeling, how things are changing in my life. What am I supposed to do about it? It brings about my poetry side. Since working with this deck, I have never felt more drawn to write poetry as much as I do right now with this deck, and it is beautiful. I love it, I love it, I love it, and I would never trade this in the world. It has to be in my top 5 because of how it makes me feel. It's mysterious, it's powerful, it's creative, and it's so much more than that, and I can't put it into words right now of how I feel with it. And there's the death card, which I love as well, because I love me a death card. But yeah, the second, not the second deck, how many am I on? 1, 2, 3. My 4th deck, sorry, is a mini one. And this one is the Celtic Tower by, doesn't have a name on the box. Okay, I'm not going blind, it's not even on the information card. Oh come on, by these people. And I'm not going to try to pronounce their names because I will butcher them. And I'm not sure why they're not on the box, but that seems a little bit odd. But yeah, this is the Celtic Tower, the mini version, and I've got it upside down, and I'm hoping you can see it all right. But I just recently got this deck, and I'm still trying to learn more about it. But the feeling I get with this deck is very neutral. It can go really dark, or it can go really light and very silly for you. It's a deck that I will be keeping in my bag. It's one that I'm already starting to go to a lot more than my other decks. But yeah, again, there's something about the artwork and the feel of this deck. It is a very, I think it goes into the Celtic mythology as well, which is something that I absolutely love. And so I had to include a deck that went along those lines. So yeah, that is the Celtic Tower. And my last deck, and I almost put that into the glass of water. Oh my god, oh my god. I thought this was going to be a nice easy-ish video for me to do, and so far I feel like I'm failing so much. But the last deck that I want to show you, and as I picked it up it fell on the floor. I don't know what's going on today, but yeah, it is the Messages from Your Spirit Guides by Stephen D. Farmer, and it is beautiful. It is one that apparently my dog chose for me for Christmas, for my partner. This is just an amazing deck. I cannot put into words how much I love this Oracle deck. At first I thought the imagery was kind of bland and I wouldn't get into it because it wasn't even on my wish list. But this has just thrown everything out of the water for me. It is... it just speaks to me in so many volumes, and it's gentle, but at the same time so powerful with what it says. And with the guidebook, he not only tells you what the message is, he also gives you a little exercise for you to do, as well as other keywords that go along with the card. And I just think it's so creative as well. And if you have a different view of that animal, then you go with that as well. And there was just something about this deck that I cannot stop shuffling and holding and stroking. And I do stroke this deck at night before I go to bed. I stroke it. I don't know why, but it's my little thing with this deck. And if I can see deck any more times in this video, I probably will. But that is the 5th deck, I guess. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Wow. I didn't expect that. So yeah, that is the 5 decks that I would take with me for a whole year. I hope this video made some sort of sense. But yeah. Bye.